Ramayana. Last week we were discussing Kaikeyi Mata told her demands to Ramji. Who is talking? Please mute, all of you mute. When I ask the questions, you can unmute. So when Kaikeyi Mata revealed her demands to Ramji, was he shaken? Was he crying? Was he cursing, blaming anybody? No. Mute. But after, what was that? No, it was not. I'm not talking about Dasharatha. Dasharatha was crying, lamenting. But when Ramji learned about Kaikeyi's demands, he was very happy and he was feeling bad that why my father did not tell me. He has all rights, and he even told to Dasharatha that he has all rights to tell him what he wants, what was his wish. But Kaikeyi Mata, she stooped so low that you are happy to go, you are eager to go to forest, so do it now. She was asking like this. Then Ramji said, be assured, mother, be assured that I will definitely go. But before that, I have to take leave from my mother, Kausalya, and I have to console my wife Sita. After doing those two, not even a moment I will stay in Ayodhya. I will go as an ascetic, like wearing the matted locks, wearing the deer skin. I will go to the forest, Dandakaranya. Listening to that, Dasharatha felt very bad and he said, Dhik Kashtam. He was crying and he felt unconscious. But Ramji lifted his father tenderly and made him sit. And then he took the blessings of, he touched Kaikeyi and Dasharatha's feet respectfully, not with any grudge. Ramji had no grudge on Kaikeyi or anybody. And he also said to Kaikeyi, soon, and you make the arrangements for the coronation of Bharata. Send swift horses, best horses to the kingdom, Kekaya kingdom, and fetch Bharat. That was his tone. And when he was stepping after he stepped out of the palace, he declined to use the royal parasol, the chat, and the chariot. He was thinking those privileges are not for him now. See how unattached he is while coming. And there is no difference between the Ram who entered as the soon-to-be Yuvraj and the Ram stepped out as a normal person going to forest. There is no difference. He was unshaken and he was steadfast. He was as radiant as earlier. Means he was shining, charming. The charm did not go. So now he started off to Kausalya Mata's palace. The palace was rejoicing. There was a great rejoicing in the palace. The celebration was everywhere. He went to his mother and he touched her feet. Kausalya Mata was looking little weak because she was absorbed in the meditation and she was doing prayers for the well-being of Ramji, and she wore a beautiful white silk sari for the coronation. When she saw, Ramji went and touched her feet for blessings. Then Kausalya Mata kissed Ramji on the forehead and said, "O son, may you live long and follow the path of righteousness always." And she asked to have something, to eat something. She offered a seed and asked him to eat something. But he said, he declined and informed what had happened with Kaikeyi and Dasharatha. Kausalya Mata was unaware of all the events happened, right? Now, the same news has shaken Dasaratha. Still he is under the shock. Now it had happened to Kausalya. She was collapsed like a branch of a tree. If it is hacked by an axe, how it falls on the ground? She fell on the ground. She started lamenting, crying, and she was speaking. So as she spoke, how she faced the insults from Kaikeyi and her co-wives. She was telling him, and she said, if you are going, please stay, I will also come along. And the worst will happen if I stay here. Already I am facing insults. The worst will happen, and I don't want to live without you. I will also follow you. Then there was a hissing sound. Now, who has come with Ramji on the chariot that day? But he did not know what happened inside the Kaikeyi's chamber. So that's why he did not know. Now he realized. Generally, Lakshmana will be besides Ram always. He cannot live without serving Ram, his brother. So now he was furious. His eyes were red. He was breathing heavily. He was hissing. Then he said, I don't think you should give up. See, till now we did not listen anything from Lakshmana. These are the explosive words from Lakshmana now. Listen how he will talk. He said, I don't think you have to give up. Viparitascha vriddhascha vishayaischa pradharshitaha. Means the man, he was Dasharatha, he has grown old and he was overpowered by passion and he developed bad nature. Okay? And infatuated with Kaikeyi, he can speak anything. So directly he is cursing his father. And he said, why should Ram go into exile? He has done no wrong. And it is grossly unfair to him to go to exile. Even his adversaries, means enemies or rivals, would not find fault in him. And how can his own father abandon him? Means leave him and ask him to go for exile. And how can a son accept such words from a father who is behaving immaturely and childish in old age? These are the harsh words coming from Lakshmana. These are out of love for Rama. And then he said, before this news go out, take the control of the kingdom. I will help you. See, he was very stubborn. I will help you take the control over the kingdom before anybody know about it. And who could dare challenge you? If anybody does it, I will kill them. I will kill them all. It means if there is no one in Ayodhya, no one left in Ayodhya also, it is okay. Nirmanushyam sarvam Ayodhyam karishyami. I will depopulate Ayodhya. I am ready to do that also. This was Lakshmana's voice. He was boiling with rage. And he said, as for Dasharatha, we should not hold on to his words as he is our father. Because if a guru strays from the path of righteousness, even he should be punished. Like that, if Dasharatha, our father, stands against to us, he ought to be imprisoned or even killed. So he is telling, I am ready to face anything for you. You have to be coronated is his idea. So he is talking his mind. So Kausalya Mata was there only. She was listening to all this. And then Lakshmana said, Mother, if Ram is entering into fire, you can believe that I am already there. If Ram is going to the forest, I will go before him. So that is what I will always protect him and I will always be besides him in any circumstances. Then Kausalya Mata listened and said, you heard what your brother has said now. You know what is right, you are righteous. So do what is appropriate to you. As you are abiding, as you are following your father's wishes, you must abide my wishes also. Right? So my wish is you have to stay here. If you go away, if you still go away, I will not eat anything and I will give up my life. So my death is on you. See Ram, what is the reaction Ramji will do? He was quiet for a second, and then he wanted to explain his thinking. What is in his mind to a mother who is in deep sorrow and to a brother who is boiling with rage, full anger. Then he started saying, he gave many examples. Even we have done this in Ramayana also. Who are Sagara's sons? Those 60,000 sons went to find out the horse for his sacrifice. Right? They abided by their father's words. And he also quoted, Parshurama. Parshurama, who was the father of Parshurama? Jamadagni.
Jamadagni.
Perfect, correct. So when Jamadagni asked Parshurama to cut off the head of his mother, Renuka, he immediately chopped off. And again he asked, he brought her mother to life back. But these are, so one's own, there is no greater virtue than following his own father's wish, abiding to his own father's wish. So I don't know any other great virtue. So, but here, what was his father's wish? We know, interestingly, Dasharatha did not wish Ramji to go to the forest. It was Kaikeyi who asked him to go. When soon after he listened that Ram would go away, Dasharatha started crying, and that will only kill him. Here Ramji is not going to the forest because Dasharatha wished. He is going to the forest because of his promise to Kaikeyi. Because Dasharatha promised to Kaikeyi that we know about those two boons, right? For that he wants to go to forest. And for Ramji, there is no option of breaking a king's promise. For Ramji, who is Dasharatha? Dasharatha is Guru's cha Raja cha Pita. First he is the Guru, Dasharatha is the Guru, and then he is the king for Ram, and then he is the father. So many people think that Ramji is a king, why he is living as a Kshatriya Dharma, he has to fight and he has to take over the kingdom. No, he is a son first. Then he is a prince, right? King's son. He is a son. So he wants to fulfill his father's promise. And Ramji says, it is impossible for me not to execute my father's promise. And I am helpless. And I don't have the power to transgress my father's words. This is what is Ramji is talking. So next week we will see how he will convince Kausalya Mata and how he will convince Lakshmana, who was completely enraged.
Ram never break a promise.
Yes, never break
Respect
up.
your parents.
Yes.
Being a part of truth. Don't execute other promises. Don't be angry on anyone. Don't execute your promises.
See, when you are in deep sorrow or when you are in full anger, you cannot take right decisions. Like when
Full anger. If we are like that also, we have to follow the path of Dharma.
yeah, but Ramji never did any activities which causes anger. He never entertains anger. He was unshaken, right? That is called Sthita Prajna. Means in every situation, they will be happy only. they will not have grudge, sorrow, anger, they will not be shaken. Only Ramji is sthita prajna in this whole situation. Kausalya Mata is feeling sorrowful. Lakshmana, as he is a valiant soul warrior, so that's why he is feeling that I will kill all of them. I will kill. He is in anger. When you are in deep sorrow and when you are in anger, you cannot take right decisions.
Think before that.
Yes, and don't have grudge on anybody. Even to Kaikeyi mother, he did not act. Ramji did not act. He really touched her feet and took blessings respectfully, wholeheartedly. So all these points make Ramji Lord. Otherwise, he was also a normal human being, right? If you don't believe in God, you have to learn at least the virtues Ramji shows us. We have to follow.
Look at positive thinking and all the.
Yeah, look at the positive side of the situation. This particular situation turned Ramji's life upside down.
But he
From having everything to having nothing. Right? One moment without his interference, everything is changed in his life. But still, he's very happy. So happiness doesn't depend on the objects outside. Manvit, tell me.
Afterwards, Dasharatha will feel unconscious again and tell his people and all is well. And Rama tells he doesn't need anything. Trees, air, everything in the forest are enough for them.
Correct. We will see next week. Ramji will do what? He will distribute his wealth. Are we done with morals? Okay, in the evening, you write down your morals. Think.
Ma'am, Ma'am, is quiz 4 o'clock or 6 o'clock?
4 o'clock.